In this video, I've got a story for you. A story all about link building. Well, in fact, it's a story about outsourcing link building to a company called StanVentures. So link building is something that we've all got to do. If you have a website, you need to do a bit of link building. Otherwise, you're going to struggle to rank on the search engines. Basically, all those links that come to your site, they're seen as a vote of confidence by Google and the other search engines. So the more you have, the more reputation your site has, and the better that it ranks overall. Now, you might have heard some people say that, you just need to add some really good content and it will naturally attract links because people share good content. But if you've ever done that and you've ever run a website and you've published good content, you'll know that it's not always as easy as that. You do need to get your content out there somehow. You do need to start the ball rolling by creating a few links yourself and building a few links yourself. But the problem is that link building, it's not very easy. It's not easy at all, in fact. Of course, people say, well, you do some outreach. Just do some outreach. Get in touch with other sites, offer them a guest post. And yeah, that's a good way of building links. But again, it's not as easy as that. You've got to reach out to hundreds of sites just to get one or two links. You've then got to write some content. Sometimes the sites, they want money for the guest post. And it's just a long, laborious process that, you've got no guarantee of getting any links from anyway. So, I mean, what can you do? Other techniques I've heard are you go on Google and you search for sites that are in your niche that have a Write For Us page or a submit article page. And this is something that I've done in the past. I did it on a live stream, in fact, a little while ago, and I did actually manage to build a link. But it was a long process, and I actually ended up having to pay for that link anyway. And I've also heard from some experts in this area that Google kind of devalues links from sites that have a Write For Us page or that openly kind of publicize that they accept guest posts. So those links might not even be worth the effort anyway. So what's the solution? Well, one solution, and one very kind of appealing solution, is just to outsource the entire process. Pay another company to build the links for you. But of course, that also has its risks. You don't want to pay for some dodgy links from a PBN or something like that, because that's just going to harm your site. It may benefit your site in the short term, but it's certainly not a long-term strategy. You also don't want to be buying, text links off random sites, a link in the sidebar, or maybe they've got some links page where they sell links. You don't want any of that either. The only thing you really want is a guest posting service where a company creates a bit of content for you, and then they go out to sites and they offer them that bit of content, and hopefully a few of them accept. And, the content's got links back to your site, and that's how you build your links. Now, regulars on the channel will know that I've done this in the past. In fact, I tried out a company called The Hoff. Remember that? I paid them $500 in one particular video for a link, and that seemed to work pretty well. I mean, the links were okay. The sites that they were on seemed pretty good, and it seemed to have an overall positive effect on the site. And the site back then was Best Roof Box. It's still a site I've got. It does really well. In fact, I've recently published some earnings, and it does 4 figures a month. It's a good site. But anyway, I'm waffling. This intro is dragging on. Let me get to the point. So, StanVentures is a SEO company. They're based out of India. Really good team. I've been talking to them quite a bit. And because they're in India, they are very well priced, very reasonably priced. Also very efficient and deliver everything they say they're going to deliver on time and on budget. And yeah, I'd heard about StanVentures because Doug Cunnington, friend of the channel Doug, I'll link to his stuff below. Me and him were talking one evening, one afternoon, and he mentioned that he'd been doing some stuff with them and that he thought the links were pretty good. So I had heard of them, and then I don't know whether he put them in touch with me or whatever, but somehow they found me and they reached out and they said, hey, Alex, would you like some links to try out? You can have a couple of links for free, and, providing you do a video on them, that's all good. I said, yeah, that's fine. I'll do a video on your links, but do be aware that I'm, very honest about the stuff that I review. And if they're no good, then that's what I'll make a video about. Of course, if they're good, then I'll also make a video about that. So they said, yeah, that's fine. We're all for that. We're confident that our links will be good. So that's what they did. And that's what I'm going to tell you about in this video. I'm going to explain exactly what they did for me, the links that they created. I'm going to show you the content they created. I'm going to show you what happened to the site after they built the links. And by the way, they built links to Wheel Along, which is one of my other affiliate marketing case study sites. It's only about 6 months old. It's not getting much organic traffic at the moment. I think it's still in the Google sandbox. It's a UK targeted site, and yeah, so basically I wanted to move up the Google UK search results. So yeah, in this video I'm going to go through all the details, but let me give you a quick spoiler. After they built the links, this happened. Yeah, I got an order on Amazon for a £850 wheelbarrow. Anyway, let's go. Hello, it's Alex here. Hope you're all well. Hope you're keeping safe. So, let me go into the details on exactly what StanVentures did for me. And as I said in the intro, they offered me these services for free. But that has in no way kind of skewed my opinion of them. I'm being completely honest in this video in terms of what happened and the effect that it had on my site. They were just kind enough to kind of give me the services for free so that I made this video. So back in November, it was around the 15th or 16th of November, they built 3 links for me. And they promised me one link, which was DA30. When I say DA, that's domain authority. I think that's an SEO Moz value, how they kind of put a value on the value of a domain. I said value too many times there. Basically, yeah, they give every domain a number. The higher the number, the more powerful it is, the more reputation it has. And in theory, the more effect a link from that domain would have on a site. So yeah, they offered me one DA30, they offered me one DA40, and they offered me one DA50. And I said, okay, that's cool. And I asked them to build links to this post on Wheel Along, which is all around the powered wheelbarrows. Thought that would be a good one to do because the products are very high value. And yeah, you only need to sell 1 or 2 powered wheelbarrows and you're going to earn quite a nice commission from Amazon. Before they did any link building, I wasn't ranking for any powered wheelbarrow related terms. That article wasn't really getting any traffic. So it was like from a standing start, and yeah, I thought it'd be a good thing to test. So they went away and they built me some links. Let me show you the links now. I'll put them up on the screen. First one was this one from a website called ccr-mag.com, which according to Ahrefs, which is a tool that I use for SEO, it again has like a domain rating, domain ranking value, which it puts on websites to give you an idea of how good they are. Well, within Ahrefs, this site had a DR of 59, and that's to the actual post that they put the link on. And the content, you know, is reasonably good, had the link. I was pretty pleased with it. The next one they did was this one, which is the homesteadsurvival.com. This one has a DR of 34 in Ahrefs. And again, I was pretty pleased with the content, and you know, it had a link. Perfect. The third one they did was this one, which is home-design, I don't know what it is, .co.za, and according to Ahrefs, this one's got a DR of 53. So yeah, in fact, they over-delivered on what they said they were going to do, although I am comparing DAs and DRs, which are different numbers, but it felt like I got more because 2 of them had a DR of over 50. And basically, when I look at Ahrefs for Wheel Along, I can see that shortly after them doing those guest posts, my Ahrefs rank for the site jumped up. You can see that on the graph. So I was pretty pleased with that. And also my rankings had started to move. I think I'd hit around page 2 for terms like powered wheelbarrow. So yeah, I started to get quite excited. So I had another chat with StanVentures. They were pleased with what they'd done, but they said maybe you need a few more just to give it that extra push. So I was like, okay, yeah, if you're going to give me some more links for free, I'll take them. So it was around November 22nd, I think, and they built me some more links. This time they said they'd do 2 DA30s, 2 DA40s, and 1 DA50. And, well, that sounded pretty good. I think I should probably tell you now how much these links would actually cost if you were looking to buy them. And by the way, they've created a very special landing page just for you guys, just for WP Eaglers, which I'll put a link to now. It is an affiliate link, of course. I will earn a commission if you happen to take out any of StanVentures services. But yeah, they've given me some big discounts on their usual prices. And they're the prices that I'm going to quote right now. So they're offering DA30 links for $89 each, which is a really good price. They're offering DA40 links, or it could be more than that, it's DA40 plus. They're $149, and these are the special WP Eagle prices. And they're offering DA50 links for $199 per link. So there you go, that's the prices. So to put that into kind of context, the 5 links that I'm about to tell you about now, that would have cost around $650. So let's have a look what we got. I got this one, which is from handymantips.org. It's DR49, very nice. And we got this one from mydecorative.com, which is a DR53 according to Ahrefs. We had this one from yourdesignmag.com, which is DR60, which is a really good domain rating. I guess raking is a combination of the two. Got this one from Livinator, I think it's Livinator, DR37. And then we got this one from designlike.com, which is DR57. So we got a total of 8 links there, and well, that did have an effect on the rankings for that article. Let's have a look. So these are UK rankings because it's a UK targeted site, but for the keyword powered wheelbarrows, if I look at it today, we're currently on page 1, about halfway down, really good. For the term best powered wheelbarrow, we're now ranking number 1 on page 1. And for the term motorized wheelbarrow, again, we're halfway down page 1. So yeah, I'm really pleased with those rankings. If I look at the ranking history in Ahrefs, I can see that the movement happened really quickly. It wasn't long after they built the links that the site moved up, just a couple of days. So that's really impressive. But are those rankings actually turning into any traffic? Well, yeah, they are. If we take a look at analytics, for the last 30 days, I can see I had 139 visits, which might not sound like many, but that's actually quite a lot to an article that's, really niche. There aren't actually many people that are looking for powered wheelbarrows. There's probably not many people that actually know that you can even get a powered wheelbarrow. So that's actually a really good number, and it's up 30% on the previous 30 days. But anyway, here's where the story gets really interesting. On the 12th of January, this happened. Yep, I got a sale registered within my Amazon UK affiliates dashboard. It was for this, the Smart Wheel battery-powered wheelbarrow, which is one that's mentioned within the article, of course. It's an £850 wheelbarrow. Woohoo! So it was all very, very exciting. I was over the moon. But there is a slight twist in this story. A couple of days later, I logged into my Amazon dashboard to check my commissions, and it had gone. For whatever reason, they'd cancelled their order. Maybe they thought that spending £850 on a wheelbarrow was a little bit excessive. I don't know what happened. But anyway, it's a good story, and I'm confident that I'm going to sell another powered wheelbarrow anytime soon, hopefully in the next week or so. And if I do, I will put an update on the channel so that you guys know about it. But yeah, fingers crossed, let's sell some more powered wheelbarrows. So in conclusion, I would certainly recommend StanVentures if you're looking to give your website a bit of a boost. If you're struggling doing link building yourself, let them take care of it. Buy a couple of DA30, DA40, or maybe even a couple of DA50 links, point them to one of your more important articles on your site, and yeah, you should start to gain some rank. And of course, that domain authority, that domain rankings, that link juice will flow through your site and kind of boost your overall domain ranking and hopefully lift your site in the rankings and in the search results pages for many articles, not just the one that you're building links to. So remember to check out the special landing page they've created for you guys and for me, link in the description, and yeah, go and get yourself a good deal on some links. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your experiences with link building. Let me know your experiences with StanVentures. I'd love to know. Any feedback, positive or negative, is useful for me, certainly. So yeah, leave that in the comments. I will read all the comments and I'll try to reply to as many as I possibly can. But for now, see you later.